Coming up in the show, we round up the best action from 14 weeks of Basketball Champions League excitement. The biggest BCL stars tell us about their teammates. And there's our top plays from the group stages.
And then the kite is going to put it up, and he's still going to make it. Insane! Throws it down, and one. Makes the three! Take that! Can you believe it? For the win!
The Basketball Champions League got off to an exciting start back in October, with two newcomers, Bros Bamberg and Montaquit Fuenlabrada, facing off in Group C. The score was close throughout, but Fuenlabrada had the opportunity to win right at the death.
Cruz into the backcourt, fires it high for the win! Paco Cruz on the buzzer! Shocks Bamberg, and Fuenlabrada win this one!
There was also late drama between Nizhny Novgorod and Sidikis Avellino.
Perry turns, fires, makes the three! Incredible shot from Kendrick Perry to send it to a second overtime.
But a staggering 34 points from two-time NBA champion Norris Cole helped Avellino to a 7-point victory. Debutants Segafredo Virtus Bologna opened their account against Neptunus Klaipeda.
We are a new team, but we work very hard. We know each other well, and it all started from the first game against Neptunus. We were down in the first 3 quarters, but we recovered, we won, and continued to improve.
It was a team effort tonight for Virtus. Their backs were against the wall. They faced tremendous adversity.
We saw more double overtime in week 2 as Unit Holland travelled to Umana Rea Venezia.
Just an incredible game. 2 overtimes. This is the Basketball Champions League, folks.
Venezia were eventually victorious, winning 111 to 104.
I honestly can't tell you what it is, but it seems like this place just attracts games filled with drama.
Defending champions Ike were on the road when they went up against Ches Nimbuk. Wojtek Hruban helped himself to 25 points on the night.
Throws it down, and one all over the Ike defense.
But with the game in double overtime, Ike held on to record a 94-93 win. Telecom Baskets Bonn put on a show when they went toe-to-toe with PAOK in Greece.
Oh, what a follow on the throwdown from Webb.
And they picked up the 195 away triumph. For the second time in 3 weeks, Sidikis Avellino competed in overtime as they beat Anvil 105-102, with Norris Cole continuing his hot streak.
Norris Cole, 7-3. Norris Cole, 33 points. Unbelievable game.
A combined 46-point effort from Jay Sean Tate and Victor Sanders.
Victor Sanders for 3! Listen to this crowd go nuts!
Saw Telenet giants Antwerp beat Hapoel Jerusalem 101-89. Basketball Champions League stalwart Strasbourg had a stern test away from home against Besiktas.
We have a pretty good team, obviously, and we did a pretty good job, especially with the fact that we played on the road. We played very solid defense that helped us to travel really well.
I think our group is really competitive and it's not finished.
It's a 3rd consecutive win to start the season for Strasbourg.
Even if now we are in good position, I think it's very far to be finished. It will be very interesting the next couple of games to see how the team will do.
Champions League is full of larger-than-life characters, but who are some of the funniest players in the competition?
Probably Calvin. Calvin, for sure, is all day, every day. Only time he's serious when it's game time. He don't laugh or joke, but downtime when we just relaxing, for sure, K is.
The Joker, I think it's the Washington. He's really funny guy. So we have really fun with him in the team, and also when I play with him from one. So for sure is the run.
Besides me, it has to be Jeremy Nzoli. He's actually the DJ of the locker room. He got the speaker and always play all the music, and he's dancing and laughing, and he's crazy. I think he beat me in that regard.
I don't really understand French that well, but I would have to say Jeremy is always talking. So it might be Jeremy, man. I don't know. I don't understand what he's saying, but they're laughing and joking when he's talking, so it might be Jeremy.
2018 Final Four participants UCAM Murcia went head-to-head with Sidigas Avellino in Week 4.
We came out hard the way we wanted to. We played defense in the first quarter and got a nice lead on them.
Soko spins around and just lays it up off the glass.
And then they fought back like we expected them to because they're a great team with a lot of great players.
It was our type of game because we play differently than most teams we play against. We really grind. It's not always going to be the prettiest game, but when it's not pretty, that's when we get more confidence.
When I felt that we were still fighting on the defense end when we were messing up on the offensive end, I knew at that time, I said, oh, we got to get a chance to build something right here and build something with the team, and we're going to win this game.
At the end of this one, it is UCAM Murcia who remain undefeated here in Group A as they win this one 72-69. What a game it was.
A 26-point haul from Anvil's Chase Simon against MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg.
This will be the 2 to finish from Simon.
Saw the team from Poland overcome a 12-point deficit to win by 8 in Group A. Hapoel Jerusalem turned on the style when they took on Montekid Fuenlabrada. And it was NBA luminary Amari Stoudemire who impressed the most with 24 points.
The finger roll scoop is good from Stoudemire.
As Hapoel thumped the Spaniards 105-75.
The ideal is to be as good as I can be. I feel as if I'm at the top of my game, if I'm being the best that I can be, and it's going to help the team. And so I focus and train with that type of determination.
A rousing 30-point display from Rion Brown.
Rion Brown with the play of the day so far.
Ultimately proved fruitless as Prometheus Patras suffered a 5-point defeat away to SIG Strasbourg in Group D. Overtime was needed in Latvia as there was little to separate Ventspils and MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg in Group A.
Arledge puts up the 3 and gets it. A 3-pointer from Arledge. Jones misses. Ventspils win. What a dramatic evening in Latvia. A 1-point victory for Ventspils, 93-92.
Iberistar Tenerife stretched their undefeated streak to 5 with a comprehensive 84-52 trouncing of UNED Holland.
A very impressive performance by Iberistar Tenerife.
Week 6 saw Nanterre produce a captivating display away to Emana Rea Venezia. Julian Gamble and Addis used Cabbages combined for an outstanding 59 points.
Yushi Cabbages for 3, bang! 5 from the outside for Yushi Cabbages.
As the French outfit claimed a 99-87 victory. 5 players hit double digits for Prometheus Patras when they locked horns with Neptunus Klaipeda.
Oh, the alley-oop pass, and Parks takes care of business.
As the Greeks picked up a narrow 1-point win on the road. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg was still searching for their first win of the season when they went up against the undefeated UCAM Murcia. In what was a close game throughout, the lead changed hands 25 times in Germany.
MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, they get the first victory here in the Basketball Champions League.
So after 6 weeks of action, UCAM Murcia and Sidigas Avellino led the way in Group A. Group B saw 2017 champions Iberistar Tenerife maintain a spotless record of 6 wins. Newcomers Hapoel Jerusalem and 2018 winners Ike were in first and second in Group C. And Segafredo Virtus Bologna boasted a 100% record in Group D. It was a huge game in the Canary Islands as Iberistar Tenerife put their unbeaten record on the line against PAOK in Group B. Linos Chrysokopoulos was a constant threat from beyond the arc.
Dribbles between his legs, puts it up from deep. Oh my! that was a thing of beauty.
The Greece international's 24 points helped PAOK to a 66-65 triumph, ending Tenerife's 6-game winning streak in the process.
It's very important for a team like us to win maybe the best team in BCL.
It was the best win this year for PAOK.
I don't think many people expected us to go to Spain and get a victory.
That game really changed our momentum in the BCL for our group. Gave us confidence to, that we can play with anybody.
Curly Wyatt bagged himself a phenomenal 28 points and 7 assists for Uned Holon against Nanterre.
And Wyatt, a little fancy behind the back dribble, and then the scoop off the glass.
Aiding the Israelis to a 12-point win. Fribourg Olympic pushed Umana Rea Venezia to the limit in Group B.
What a game, what an effort by the Swiss champs.
But the Italians dug down deep to claim a 10-point victory in overtime. Telecom Basket's Bonn came close to causing one of the biggest upsets of the week against Iberostar Tenerife.
Mail steps back, tough three, drops it!
But the Spaniards maintained their composure to vanquish the German outfit by 7 points in overtime.
We've tried to keep our club philosophy. We focus heavily on defense, which we know causes trouble in the Basketball Champions League. We're always looking for that extra pass on court to become a team where we all shine.
Segafredo Virtus Bologna were looking to remain undefeated when they took on Neptūnas Klaipėda in Lithuania. But 26 points from Tomas Delinikaitis.
Delinikaitis is going to put it up, and it's still going to make it! Insane!
Saw Bologna's 7-game unbeaten run snatched away in Group D. Playing in front of a passionate crowd, Hapoel Jerusalem were buoyed when they welcomed reigning champions AEK.
I'm always so excited to play here in the arena. The energy, they push us so much, and the fans here are amazing. And I'm happy that this Champions League now have a chance to also meet them. I think they are incredible.
AEK, however, were undeterred.
Samrus goes inside, throws it down.
As they picked up an impressive 13-point win in Jerusalem. David Holston had one of the standout performances of the week with 29 points when JDA Dijon met Gros Bamberg.
The loop to Holston. He's made it! Can you believe it? We've gone overtime, and Bamberg can barely believe it.
But the Bundesliga side persevered, taking a 101-97 victory on the road. Le Mans dazzled their home crowd when they played Turkish team Banvit.
Strong drive, Thompson, corner 3 is good. Well, right on cue, wasn't it? Michael Thompson, corner 3 for him.
Securing a comfortable 85-71 win in Group C. With the lead changing hands 23 times between Philo Ostend and Segafredo Virtus Bologna, the game went right down to the wire.
And one for DJ Williams.
The Belgians pulling off a major scalp, winning by just a single point. So after 9 weeks of games, UCAM Murcia still occupied first place in Group A. Iberostar Tenerife maintained their position in Group B. Defending champions AEK were pushed close by Hapoel Jerusalem, while just 3 points separated 7 sides in Group D. Still to come in the show, it's crunch time as we reach the climax of the BCL regular season. There's our most spectacular plays from the past 14 weeks, and we continue to quiz the stars of the Basketball Champions League. We start part 2 with PAOK veteran William Hatcher showing his experience against Uned Holon.
Hatcher, miles out, makes the 3. What a performance by William Hatcher.
The 34-year-old's 26 points saw PAOK win 92-77.
It was one of my best games this year so far in a Champions League competition. The way that I performed, I feel like we needed everything from it to get the victory. You know, they're a tough team. Like I said, they're in the top of the Israeli league also. So I knew, you know, we as a group had to perform well, which we did.
Jason Rich was in scintillating form for Besiktas Sompo Japan when they travelled to Strasbourg.
Gives it up to Rich, who's going to go up for the two-handed jam.
His 28 points helped secure a vital 5-point away triumph.
Besiktas is known as a well-known club in Turkey, in Europe. It's a big club, it's like a big history behind this club. You just have to play good, keep getting better, but in the end, get the win.
There was a titanic tussle in the south of Spain between Nizhny Novgorod and UCAM Murcia.
Oh, Milton Doyle got a clean look, fires it up, it's good! Doyle makes a 3 and he ties it with a 1.7.
After going into double overtime, Murcia eventually managed to secure a 94-90 win.
We as a team, we love playing, we love competing against a very good team, very good players.
Lech Kabylis were in fine form for their Group C encounter with Brose Bamberg.
Oh, and he goes up for the dunk.
As the Lithuanians picked up a comfortable 84-67 victory at home. With just seconds remaining, Filu Üstend had the chance to grab a last-gasp win at Petrol Olympia.
Can they finish it off here? Oh, there it is, they've won it surely. Ostender snatched the win right at the death.
The Belgians left it late, but eventually secured their 5th victory in a row. Umana Reya Venezia were up against it when they went head-to-head with former champions Iberistar Tenerife in Spain.
Coming to Tenerife, we know we have to play very good. I think Tenerife is one of the strongest teams in the league.
The game against Tenerife, at Tenerife, definitely one of the best games we've played since I've been here.
Marquez Haynes drives in, top shot, and he is fouled. Big game, Marquez Haynes strikes again.
We knew we need to be focused from first minute to last. We are fighting, sharing the ball, and that brings us this victory.
Umana Reya Venezia have won just one heck of a game, 80-78.
It felt really good to be back in that arena and just, to bring back those memories of the Final Four. And it felt great to get the win. Everyone was determined, everyone played together, we played hard, and it was a great feeling to get that win.
Kiefer Sykes made history for Citygas Avellino when they played Banvit in Group A.
Come on, Kiefer, put it up from deep. He does. If it falls, he's got the record. Oh, he does. He's got the record. 43 points.
However, his record for most points in a single game wasn't enough to claim a victory, as Banvit picked up an 8-point win. Down by 22 in the second quarter against Besiktas Sompo Japan, Segafredo Virtus Bologna had the chance to pick up an unlikely win right at the death.
Back out the punter, wide open! Short! Incredible! And Besiktas, they escape with a 71-70 win.
Competition is just one of the factors behind the BCL's success. According to their teammates, these are some of the most competitive players in the league.
I'll give it to Nicolas Long. This guy is always trying to win. He's like a very, very sore loser. He's really bad. Like whenever he loses, always mad and kind of dirty too, so don't tell him I said that.
I'm gonna have to go with Phil Goss because he wants to win every single competition, whether it's just throwing the ball from half court or it's a shooting drill. He wants to win.
I think me and Ferran Bassas are the most competitive. We're always trash talking at training. It's either you missed or I'll shoot in your face, things like that.
Julian Stone is the very competitive guy. Bring this energy every day, and you try to follow this energy. Sometimes it's difficult, but just to try.
The most competitive in the team I think, has to be me or Julian Stone. I say myself, and I'm sure he would say himself, but I believe I'm the most competitive on the team.
Travelling to Paris, Umana Reya Venezia knew that they'd have to bring their A game if they wanted to leave Nanterre with a win.
They have a great team. We already lost the first game against them. For us and also for them, it's going to be a very important game.
Haynes from deep. He's going to miss it. Oh, can you believe it? Di Nicolao was there. He got the offensive rebound and put back. We've got overtime.
The Italians managed to pull away from the home side in overtime, picking up an 89-80 win and qualified for the round of 16 in the process. Besiktas Sompo Japan's Jason Rich and Ivan Buva combined for 47 points against Filu Ostend.
The big-time jam from Buva,
leading the Turkish side to a 9-point win and a spot in the next round. Going into game day 14, Nizhny Novgorod, Sidigas Avellino and Le Mans were competing for the final 2 playoff spots in Group A. Trailing Anvil with seconds remaining, Le Mans needed a miracle to stay in the competition.
It's a tough 3. He knocks it down. What a shot to tie up the game.
The home side dominated in overtime, taking an 88-79 win and punched their ticket to the playoffs. Avellino's new victory over Ventspils would see them advance, while Novgorod, who had already beaten MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, watched on anxiously. Despite Caleb Green's superb 39-point tally, Ventspils had too much for Avellino in overtime, ending the Italians' Champions League dream. Avellino's loss also meant Novgorod had made the round of 16. Everything was on the line in Group D as 3 sides battled it out for one last remaining playoff spot. Only a win would do for Neptunus Klaipeda as they faced Medi Bayreuth, but their progress also depended on Strasbourg beating Filu Ostend. The Lithuanians delivered, comfortably defeating the Germans by 10 points. Ostend and Strasbourg fought out an incredibly tight encounter, the French side forcing overtime as Neptunus nervously watched on.
The 3 is good! Oh my words!
But Strasbourg picked up a 6-point win in overtime to the delight of the Lithuanians, who clinched the 4th spot in the group.
We were very excited, watching the game, because that's the only way we can get in. So, we were definitely happy with the result. I'm just proud of the way the team played. We showed that we have potential, to do well in this tournament.
With the regular season complete, UQAM Murcia, Banvit, Nizhny Novgorod and Le Mans advanced from Group A. Iberostar Tenerife topped Group B and are joined in the round of 16 by Umana Real Venezia, Nanterre and PAOK. AEK finished first in Group C, closely followed by Hapoel Jerusalem with Brose Bamberg and Telenet Giants Antwerp in 3rd and 4th. And Segafredo Virtus Bologna led the way in Group D, with Besiktas Sompo Japan, Neptunus Klaipeda and Prometheus Patras also advancing. We've had some sensational plays from the regular season, and here are our very best.
Oh my Lord! Right over Iverson! Are you serious?
Perry turns, fires, makes the 3! Incredible shot from Kendrick Perry to send it to a second overtime.
Thomas looked to drive, nice feed. Amari swatted at the rim, twice by Ayenga. Not once, but twice.
It opens up for Jones down the middle. There's Jones getting up. Cruz into the backcourt, fires it high for the win! Paco Cruz on the buzzer! Shocks Bamberg, and Fuenlabrada win this one!
BCL is a league that allows us to travel around Europe and play against top European competition.
The Italian league plays different than the Spanish league.
But we like it that way.
Punter. Oh, he banks it. The bank is open in Bologna.
Yeah, I think the BCL is growing every year.
You always need to be concentrated from first game to the last game.
And for us, that's what we're all about. We want to compete and play against high-level basketball players.
And boy, he has been good tonight.
Competition gets better.
Oh, that's the way to get going.
The championship is growing and getting more competitive each year.
Backdoor cut, and Zuli flushes it home!
it's getting better and better every year.
Good atmosphere for the people.
The fans like when the games are closed.
You have great fans in the NBA, but there's times where everyone sits down, relax, and enjoy the snacks. The fans here are out of their seats the entire game. They're chanting and cheering from start to finish.
I prefer the BCL. They got a lot more attention to it, a lot more detail. You guys do a great job on social media.
Right now, we're just trying to just play as hard as we possibly can to get these wins.
And I'm just happy to be a part of it.
That's it for our look at the regular season. And after 224 games, we're left with 16 teams heading into the playoffs.